Welcome to another key session on large language models, LLMs, and related technologies. These videos are designed to sharpen your knowledge and prepare you for interviews in today's competitive job market. Each video includes a free self-evaluation quiz, and for our interns, we provide exclusive Anki flashcards to help you master and retain these concepts effectively. Let's get started. Wishing you the very best in your learning journey.
All right, today we are diving deep into something that's quietly changing how AI works. We're talking about how AI connects to, well, everything. And there's a new standard on the block that might just change the entire game. So let's get right into it.
It really all boils down to this one simple question. We've got these incredible, brainy AI models, but getting them to actually use things in the real world, like data or tools, is just this huge, complicated mess. So why is it so hard?
You know, this quote just hits the nail on the head. Imagine you're packing for a trip, right? And you need a totally different custom-made adapter for your phone, for your laptop, your watch, every single gadget. It's a nightmare. And that's pretty much what building with AI has felt like for years. It's just clunky and inefficient. So let's put a name to this. We can call it the AI connection problem. At its core, the big challenge is just getting our AI agents to have a normal, simple conversation with the massive digital world that's already out there.
Look, the goal itself is super straightforward. You want your AI to do something useful, like check the weather, book a flight, or look at your company's sales data. Easy, right? But the how, the actual plumbing behind the scenes to make that connection, that's been a massive roadblock for a long, long time. So to really get why this is a problem, we've got to look at the old way of doing things. APIs. This is that bag of adapters we're talking about. It's how different pieces of software have been talking to each other for decades. An API, that's Application Programming Interface, is basically a rule book that lets software communicate. But here's the most important part. They're general purpose. They were built by human developers for other human developers, way before anyone was thinking about a smart AI agent trying to use them. And yeah, this is where it all starts to fall apart for AI. Every single API is its own unique little puzzle. That means every single time you want to connect to a new tool, it's a completely custom job. They use different languages, different styles, and don't even get me started on security. It's handled differently for every single one. For an AI trying to make sense of this, it's absolute chaos.
But what if we could just toss that whole bag of adapters in the trash? What if there was a completely new way, something built from the ground up just for AI? Well, that's exactly what MCP is. MCP stands for Multi-Agent Communication Protocol. And unlike a generic API, MCP is a universal protocol. It has one job and one job only: to be the perfect native language for an AI agent to talk to any tool or any data source out there. It's not a workaround, it's the native tongue. And this is the analogy that makes it all click. If APIs are that messy bag of adapters, MCP is like a universal power socket. You know, the kind you see at a modern airport, one plug, one standard, and it just works. Doesn't matter what you're plugging in, it's simple, it's clean, and it's incredibly powerful.
And that's the real magic here. MCP creates one single standardized language. That means any AI from any company can use the exact same method to connect to any tool that also speaks MCP. This is just a massive simplification of the whole process.
All right, so we've got the old way, APIs, and the new way, MCP. Let's really put them head to head. Let's see how they stack up on the points that truly matter.
First up, standardization. With MCP, it's simple. One universal protocol. It's predictable, it's consistent, you learn it once and you're good to go. With traditional APIs, it's the Wild West out there. Every single connection is a new project, a new custom job.
Now think about who this stuff was built for. MCP is designed so an AI can understand it easily. There's no guesswork. APIs, on the other hand, were built for human developers. That means the AI has to do all this extra work just to translate and figure out a format that wasn't even made for it. And this difference carries right over into something critical: security. MCP builds security right into the protocol. It's like having one master key card with very clear permissions. APIs, it's all ad hoc.
Every tool has a different lock, a different key, and you've got to manage that whole messy keychain yourself. This one is huge for how well an AI can actually reason. MCP is designed for context. It lets the AI ask smarter, more structured questions and get back answers that make sense. A lot of APIs just dump raw data. Then it's up to the AI to sift through that pile and figure out what it all means. So we've seen the tech differences, which is cool, but why does this actually matter? What does this mean for the people on the ground, the developers who are actually building the next generation of AI? Well, just look at the workflow. The old way, the API way, is this painful cycle. You spend days learning an API's quirks, you write a bunch of custom code, and then you have to do it all over again for the next tool, and the next. The new way with MCC, it's totally different. You write your code to one single standard, one time, and boom, you can instantly connect to a whole universe of tools. And that's the real payoff. Integration stops being this constant soul-crushing chore that eats up all your time. Instead, it just becomes a simple, one-time setup. This frees up developers to focus on what they should be focusing on, building really smart, really capable AI. So when you boil it all down, it comes back to this one simple shift. We're moving away from the chaos of that bag full of clunky adapters, and we're moving toward the beautiful simplicity and power of a single universal socket for AI. This isn't just a small improvement, it's a fundamental change that could unlock a massive wave of innovation. It makes it so much easier for new ideas to come to life. And that leaves us with a really exciting question to chew on. If all AI can finally, truly speak one common language, what kind of incredible new conversations are they about to have?
Thank you for watching till the end. Don't forget to test your knowledge with the quick self-evaluation quiz. The link is right in the description. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. And if you haven't yet explored our self-paced AI internship program, visit shogini.com for full details. Wishing you all the best in your AI journey.